Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Bobby Valentine. I'm here to talk to you. I know this is a press conference, so you ask the questions, I get the answers. Who's got a question? Is that what we're doing? Or am I standing here looking like one of these dudes? Huh?
This is the 25th anniversary of the Subway Series coming up. Have the Mets talked to you about having a day for it? And
Wow.
They talked to you about joining their Mets Hall of Fame. I think you're worthy of induction.
Wow. I guess no is both of those answers. I haven't heard anything. The 25th anniversary, think about that, 25 years. God, it seems like it was just 50 years ago. 25 years, that was a super time in this city, I could tell you that. And it wasn't in this stadium, but it was in this proximity, and wonderful memories of 25 years ago, for sure.
What do you remember most about it?
Oh, there's so many of the things that happen on the field that are memorable, of course, from Todd's ball off the wall to Derek's leadoff home run and all that stuff. But what I remembered was the energy. I was living in the city that year and, walking down the sidewalks and causing traffic jams and UPS trucks stopping, blowing the horns and people in the buses waving out of the buses. It was the most electric time of my life. That it was just alive. Everything was so alive.
I mean, it doesn't seem like you've been out of the game as a manager that long. But
it's been that long,
right,
yeah.
But social media, regular media has changed the way athletes are looked at. All that distraction, what do you think that does, and how more difficult is it for a baseball player to focus on just the day-to-day baseball aspects of their game?
Well, I think it's really difficult. One of the things that successful athletes do is adjust. Another thing they do is concentrate. And if you can't understand that the main thing is the main thing, you'll get lost in this world of media, because you'll think that some little thing, as a post that you made or didn't make, or a post that somebody else made, or a conversation that somebody's having about you on social media, if that distracts you, that's going to definitely take away from the performance on the field. I went through that routine where I did just print media when I was a player, and I got to know reporters and understand their job and my job and how that worked together. And then I, got to ESPN 24-hour sports as I was managing in the major leagues, and that was different because that started to compete of the print media against that TV media. And then I went into the talk radio era, where the fans started to be part of what you were doing on a daily basis. And then I also touched in 2012 the social media, and even in 99, when a blogger blogged something that just about cost me my job. So all that stuff, that changing world of media, athletes have to understand that what they do best is adjust, and they got to keep adjusting.
Bobby, what are your thoughts on Ichiro getting into the Hall of Fame?
I think it's spectacular. I think that he is definitely a Hall of Famer. I think that he brought something to the game that people didn't understand, and that was that someone from Japan could actually use the bat and his legs and be an offensive and then defensive player. I think it's spectacular.
What do you think about the job that...
And I wish we had him.
What did you think about the job that Carlos Mendoza did last season?
I love Carlos. I follow him daily. I think that, I work as an advisor for the general manager of the Angels, and I do some TV work out there. So I'm on the field 80 days a year or so when the team's at home, and I talk to a lot of managers, and I talk to a lot of players, and I see how players are dealing with managers, and I see how managers are dealing with the world around them. I love his style. I think he's the right person for the right job, and I get a feel from him that I know the players get from him, and it's the right feel that's needed in today's baseball world.
He also seems like a manager that is a little old school, but he does look at the analytics. You always were like 2 or 3 steps ahead of the other manager in that chess game. Well, how do you think you would be in today's game where there's all these printouts, and sometimes those printouts would affect your gut?
Yeah, I deal with them. Well, they should affect your gut, because your gut is just taking all the information in and then regurgitating it, right? And the trainer's report and the coach's report and your eyes that you're seeing, as well as all of the things that you get in printouts, are all that information that a manager needs in order for his gut to regurgitate the right thing. So I mean, I lived with it. I had a computer in the 80s, so it was on my desk, as some remember it. So the printouts were different, that's for sure. And the detail was different, that's for sure. But the idea of using it has been around for a long time.
Bobby, what do you